not sure if you can make out what those guys are doing, but they're building sandcastles, getting ready for the day. You'll see the sandcastles later. Right now they're just blocks of sand. But it's way too early. I woke up at 5, so I came out and took a walk. This beach, it's 4 kilometers of white sand, so that's why it's a popular beach. Also has beautiful views of sunsets all the time. Well, only at sunset, but you know, every day. Same place. It's like magic. Can't explain how that happens. But this is sunrise, so we don't get to see it. The sun is in fact coming up. We just don't get to see it come up. But anyway, I'm gonna come over here. I'm just right back at the hotel. We'll go sit on our front porch. We have a nice front porch. I was looking for hot Milo, but I didn't find any. It's too early. Nobody's open yet. This is the bar. We've been here before on other visits because it's a nice bar, has a live band, good food. I'll let you figure out how to say Nigi Nigi Nu Nu. Anyway, yeah, that's where we're staying. So far, it's really good. We got here last night, met my brother. They came from the U.S. Well, they came from Hong Kong, but, you know, they started out in the U.S. They came for a visit, and their room, the shower was leaking. So they told them, and while we came to get our welcome drink, they'd already fixed the shower. Ours, I just mentioned to them that our porch light didn't work. They fixed it immediately while we were having dinner. We come back, the porch light's fixed. That was at night. I thought it'd be the next day before they fixed it. My room has a fan hanging on the wall. My brother's does not, and he wants a fan. So I told him we could trade rooms, but he wouldn't. But he asked the office if they had a fan, and they said no, they did not have a fan. And when we came back from dinner last night, there's a box fan sitting on his porch. So apparently, they probably gave him the one from the office. But that's, you know, pretty good service. So far, we're pretty happy with the place. They've got big gardens back here. These paths wind around to make it look like it's bigger. It's like they cram these hotels in so tight, and they do a good job of hiding it. Like, let's see if I can see through here. That building on the other side of the tree, that's another hotel. But each room is like these bungalows, these, you know, nice Nipa looking huts, but they're more solid, with 2 rooms. You know, there's a family room over here I saw that's got a kitchen, bunk beds. It's got a huge, big room. Bring the whole family. But see it's got these little islands of plants. And so you can kind of walk around them, and it makes it seem bigger. But it also gives you plenty of room to walk, but with a lot of decoration. So it's really a nice garden. I mean, just kind of, and we're way in the back, which I think is a good thing, because like I said, they have a live band every night. So I like this hanging thing. We just got one of these started at our house. Right now it's about 2 inches long. This is much longer, but when they get long, you walk through them. It's like a curtain. So ours is growing, but it's going to take a while. We just started it. These buckets and dippers, these are at every room, and my wife and my brother both said they're just decorative. And I'm like, they actually have water in them. I think you're supposed to rinse your feet before you go into your room, but nobody believes me. This is our little bungalow. Nice. I don't have really showed it yet, but we've got a nice sitting area. Got chairs and this kind of couchy thing. They've got the bamboo on the roof and the nipa, but there is corrugated tin in between. So it's got the strength of a tin roof, but it looks like you're in a nipa hut. I'm glad they did this because I've been telling Melanie this is what I wanted to do to our house, and she just looked at me confused. Excuse me, I'm going down steps and don't want to fall. I'm not drunk. It's just 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm old. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning. Just leaving my room.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. This is the garden here at the, however you pronounce, Nigi Nigi Nu Nu. I think that's how you say it. It's kind of an odd name. They got a lot of rooms here. It's these little bungalow styles, just kind of all scattered around, and lots of plants in these little gardens, so it makes it feel more like each one is almost secluded or something. They're not really very far apart, but this really helps. And right behind us is another hotel. They pack them in here really tight. But each hotel does something, hopefully, to try and block out the view and the noise. And this place has done an exceptional job. We've been here for a few days now, and the service has just been really, really good. I cannot stress how wonderful this place has turned out. There's one guy here, looked like he was, a bit, we almost thought he was drunk the first night because he was with a whole big group of other expats, and he was dancing around and giving a hard time to the band members. But then I saw him go into the kitchen and walk around with some paperwork, and I realized he's the boss and he's just having a good time. So we were talking to him last night. My sister-in-law called him over just to tell him how wonderful the service has been. And I did put it just as kind of a joke. I said, one small complaint. And he looked and said, you look like you're having too much fun. And he goes, we got a complaint. Free shots. So they sent over 5 shots because he did one with us. And Melanie had her first Jägermeister. I don't think she liked it, but she drank it. 1 shot. She actually shot it. And he took us back and showed us the kitchen. Showed us all the prep room and their storage and walk-in coolers. He's got some beautiful food in that walk-in cooler, let me tell you. And he promised he is going to make us a big platter for our last night's dinner. It's going to be steak, 3 different kinds of steak, seafood, chicken, veggies, rice. He said it's going to be the best thing we've ever had. And I'm looking forward to it. You eat pretty much, you get breakfast at the hotel because you get a free breakfast. But you want to eat other places just to try them. And we've ended up eating here more than we've meant to because everything has been so good. This is the setup we got today. They put up some umbrellas for us. They had to bring those out and brought us our towels. And they said if we need anything to eat or drink, just let them know. So, getting good service at the beach, enjoying our shade. We'll be out on the sailboat later. So there's no sailboat even to see right now. But we're going to go out on a sailboat later and do some snorkeling. So we'll see how that works out. This is the salad. Very good. We're going to try and get Melanie and my brother Doug and his wife Joan. And this salad is just crazy wonderful. The food here has been fabulous. So we're expecting this special dinner to be just crazy good.
The rice is a pineapple vegetable rice served with a basis of oysters and...
This is Mike. He's done us up really well here. They run a wonderful place. There's a lemon shrimp, there's prawns, there's medium rare steak, there's well done steak, there's breaded mushrooms.
And that's the chili sauce.
He just said what all the sauces were, but I wasn't listening. There's the potatoes, there's chicken, there's pork, and there's pineapple rice. And he said there's more coming, so I don't even know what's going on. But this is fabulous. We talked to him and just said how great everything was, and he said he had to cook something. So everybody's eating. I'm going to turn this off and eat.